The fear of unknown is something that haunts everybody. But for an entrepreneur, this is a daily way of living the life, the daily thing that comes across in living. So, today I'll be talking about the fear of uncertainty that entrails the entrepreneur, especially a startup entrepreneur. Because for a startup entrepreneur, it's not certain that he or she would be taking this salary at the end of the month. What if it doesn't work? How much time would it take for the first client to convert? These are certain things that always comes in mind. And a person is like, if they are unable to bear it with the proper confidence, the sense of doubt would sweep into the person and they would really go into the depression. They might go into the depression. And even during the COVID season, I heard and I read that there were few school owners of the school who did suicide. These school owners were unable to bear the uncertainty caused by COVID-19. Remember, not only these school owners, there have been many business owners who literally closed their businesses and started looking for the jobs. This is something which surrounds me, which makes me think that yes, business is uncertain thing and we have to be prepared for that. Hi everyone, this is Dr. Akshita, Bahuguna, and as an entrepreneur, I've been talking about entrepreneurship education, which contains skill development and business creation. And within these skill development and business creation comes a very important aspect, and that is uncertainty bearing. It is very easy to say that an entrepreneur needs to have uncertainty bearing capacity. It is easy to say that improve your uncertainty bearing capacity. It is easy to say that manage your risk, assess your risk and calculate everything. But at the first go, for the startup entrepreneur, it is actually difficult. It is something that haunts a startup entrepreneur, and he needs to work because he needs to be consistent to work, and he needs to emerge out as a winner. It is very similar to a farmer sowing seed, and that is why I have named all the levels or the grades of my Unbox Entrepreneurship as seed, seedling, germination. For a startup, this is a very significant period. For a startup, it is very similar to sowing a seed that goes beneath the earth. You don't see anything coming out. Yet a farmer needs to irrigate it. He needs to put water, he needs to put the fertilizers and the manure and take care of it with the hope that one day the seedling would come out and the seed would germinate. This same hope is something that makes an entrepreneur work. Till the time there is no seedling coming out of the earth or the mud, entrepreneur needs to put on his time, efforts and resources to all these things and wait for the seed to grow. But remember, even if you are unable to see the seed growing, it is growing inside. And that is why it comes out after some time. That is a stage where the startup entrepreneur works. This is a place where startup entrepreneur needs to put all the efforts, time and energy and resources to. And that is why I say a startup entrepreneur needs to bear the uncertainty and know how to bear more uncertainty, how to take up the risk. It is not only about assessing or managing the risk, it is like minimizing the risk, how that can be possible. And this is something which is possible only when we face on the business, we face on the uncertainty, and we come up with the solutions to all these things. Here the mindset plays a very significant role, because if you have a growth mindset and if your zone of business mindset grows gradually and continuously, you would be in a better position to bear it. It is often said that entrepreneurs have a good body, and good body doesn't mean that they need to look very handsome, but it means that when they exercise, their mind also exercises and they keep abreast with the uncertainty and the stress that is going to come in their way. And for that, what is something that as a startup entrepreneur you can do? Number one, you can focus on the things that you can control. Identify the things that can be controlled. Even during the times of certainty, you need to challenge your need, you need to compress your need and try to fulfill your need in less. Less is more. You need to learn to better tolerate, even embrace the inevitable uncertainty. If it comes, you need to beat that, you need to embrace that. Learn to accept the things. And yes, last but not the least, you need to reduce your stress and anxiety levels by doing certain exercises, by having good food, by having good sleep, and maintaining your body in a best manner. I wish to give you all the ways an entrepreneur, a startup entrepreneur can start a business while beating the uncertainty. I assume all these steps would help you in achieving a level where you can beat the uncertainty. Be happy, be entrepreneurial, and live the life of abundance. And if you wish to continue your journey of unboxing more entrepreneurship with us, keep liking, subscribing, and following us. And don't forget to share it with your friends, families, and fellows. Thank you.